Come on over, it's time for TimFriend. Here's the rules to my NUZLOCKE run. Pause the video if you gotta read them. Boop.
And welcome back to TimFriend. As I intimated at the end of yesterday's episode, today we're gonna save a small dog from the clutches of a nefarious man. As I've definitely intimated in earlier episodes of this playthrough, I don't remember this game. Like, I just don't. I don't remember a lot of the plot of it. I know the bad guys are Team Plasma. That one I've got locked down. God damn it. But beyond that, like, I don't know where to go from moment to moment. I only know this part because of all the times I've started Pokemon randomizers. This was a game, not Blaze Black, but Black 2 and White 2 were the games where I first started testing the randomizers on them. I remember, like, the first time I did it, I pulled out all the stops, went completely ham on what was randomized. I remember having like a fire type Duskull with Flame Wheel, or no, it was Fire Punch. It had Fire Punch at this point in the game, which was pretty wild. It got completely obliterated. Have I heard of Team Plasma? No, please tell me. Righteous Groups tried to conquer Nova 2 years ago to liberate Pokemon. Well, okay, why were you chasing? What? You gave me frustration? Do I not fight you? I don't fight you. That's interesting. I could have sworn I fought that guy. It seems like an easy fight to have. It happens in, like, what is it, Ruby and Sapphire, where you find that Team Magma, Team Aqua grunt in the forest. Why, man? Why not fight that Team Plasma guy? He looks like he's afraid of losing Pokemon. How very mysterious. I'm sorry if I'm looking at the waveform for this episode. I'm sorry if the audio is a little quiet, but if it like, I'll check it in the editing booth. Don't you worry. And if it's a little too quiet, then I'll have bumped up the audio. And if I tried, you'll see it in, like, a description where I'm like, I tried to bump up the audio as hard as I could, but I couldn't make it loud enough. But I'm sorry. It's I had a little audio trouble this morning, completely self-imposed. I accidentally switched the device that I was taking input on to the incorrect one, and I was like, "Oh, you won't heal us anymore now we found your dog?" What? Wait. This ranch started when a fence was made to protect Pokemon. What? What? The fence came before the ranch? What a silly thing. What a silly thing to have happened. Whatever, dude. Yeah, man. You made this ranch after a fence, instead of making a ranch around, or a fence around your ranch. Okay, I give you a hand. In what way, bud? Go into this building? But I want to heal my Pokemon first. I got to. I mean, I don't got to, but I should. I should heal my Pokemon first. It's best practices, Adler, or Alder, or Amblo, or whatever your ding-dang name is. Hey, lady, my Patrat is female. I wonder what the difference is between male and female Pokemon. Very little, I'm afraid. That's just how this reality cookie crumbles, little girl. But don't you worry. Don't worry. As you grow up, you will find the differences between male and female humans to be stark and unfortunate. I'm talking about the patriarchy. Blah. Sorry, I shouldn't. Oh man, I've been thinking about Pokemans recently. No, I've been thinking about empathy recently, because there was something that was very tragic that happened, and not directly to me, just about someone that I have affection for, that I've never met, someone I was a fan of, and they ended up taking their own life, and that's a massive bummer. And I was like, you know what, I feel like the goal for TimFriend, because people have asked me, like, what do you plan on doing with this channel? And I'm like, I don't know. I just like to make videos where I play games and ramble into a microphone and smile and laugh, and some of my friends can watch it, and some randos on the internet can watch it. We can have just kind of a generally nice time. But I want to do that. But I think what I want to do with TimFriend is just like promote empathy, if that makes sense. Like I want to make people feel like they have a place where they can come, where someone will respect them and take care of them. If like obviously I can't like fucking pat your head and whisper sweet nothings like it's gonna be all right into your brain. Though I can whisper sweet nothings at you. It's just I'm not an ASMR channel, and I'm not horny in that particular way. Seepa level 11. We're getting there. We're getting there, guys. Ooh, School Kid Seymour. Okay, I wonder if this next kid will have water-type Pokemon. Do I get to heal? Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Adler. That was very nice. Yeah, I bet this girl's gonna have a water type. I bet she's gonna have like an Azurill and an Oshawott. Am I right? Oh, Panpour. Of course it has Panpour. The other one had Pansage. How silly of me. Alright, so we can have Harnda. We could also just switch immediately to Faspy. Excuse me. I'm not super worried about Panpour, but having Faspy in play for when the Oshawott... It's Oshawott, right? Yeah, Piplup was Gen 4. When Oshawott comes out, we'll already have our person who is resistant to water attacks in play. Anyway, if I'm gonna preach anything, if I want you guys to take anything from this, is that I want you to be empathetic. Not just with you know, people you're close to, like your family and your friends, but I think it's important to be empathetic with yourself. I think it's very important to sort of understand, like, when you feel bad or happy. Like, if I feel like there is value in examining that and examining like why you feel these emotions, especially negative emotions, because that can help you in so many ways. If you can take like a moment and do like a deep dive into like why did that person saying that make me feel like this? Like what happened in order to cause me to feel this way? And don't just be like, well, it's because Banklin is a jerk or something like that. And maybe that is the right thing, but not like figure out like, well, okay, how did Banklin's actions cause you to feel bad? It'd be like, Banklin teased me and that made me feel bad. Okay, great, yeah, what, does Banklin tease you all the time? Maybe Banklin's not a great friend, but also like, are there things that Banklin teases you about that do not make you feel bad? Maybe you can talk with Banklin. Be like, hey, I guess I'm sensitive about this thing. And it's hard to do because it's definitely not like a thing that is common in at least my culture. The culture that I live and exist in is being honest with your feelings. I somewhat recently had to be honest with my feelings to a friend and had to be like, hey, I know this may have been small to you, but it was not that small to me. I'm feeling better about it now after I've thought about it. I do know about the metal rally. Great. This motherfucker, I'm like, yeah, I know the metal rally. He's like, well, whether you know it or not, I'll explain it to you. I'm like, ah, cool, dude. Yeah, I don't want medals. I don't care about achievements. This is not a Steam game. The only achievement I care about is getting all the way to the end of this game's plot and surviving. Great. Okay, I gotta go back to Aspertia City. Aspertia City. So having empathy with yourself, understanding why you feel the way you do at different times and for different reasons, I think is very important. And I think that having empathy for other people, trying to understand why they might react negatively or positively to things you do, because sometimes they can react positively to things that are not great. What? How did you get back up there? Why are you jumping down here again? Why didn't you just walk on the ground like a normal person instead of jumping like 3 stories? What is it? Orange berries. That's very polite of you. Excuse me. Those are orange berries. Really? Yeah, I know. I know how to use berries. Thank you, Drano. Oh, I know that I know that not a lot of the story events have been changed in this game because this came out pretty soon after into like the black 2 and white 2 sort of mod dev cycle where people didn't know a lot about how to change these games. Anyway, be empathetic with yourself, be empathetic with your friends, and be empathetic with strangers. I know at the end of some of my videos, there's like the little screen that says, "Oh, you can follow me on Twitter to shout at me," or whatever. Why would you do that though? Don't shout at someone. What's wrong with you? If you're doing it just to fucking hurt someone, like that's bad. Have empathy for them. And if you do have empathy for them and you still can't understand it, maybe take a little break, let yourself cool down before you yell at someone on the Twitter or on a YubTub channel comment or anywhere else. And it's hard because emotions are very powerful, and we definitely want to be in tune with them, but we don't want them to let us harm other people. We don't want to let them make us harm other people. Alright, next time on TimFriend, everybody. Probably less talk about empathy, more talk about how I don't want to have to do this grinding that I'm about to have to do. Alright, bye everybody.
With TimFriend.